Jumbo. In a village there once existed two men, Pablo and Bruno. Of course, this story I've told it very often to my friends, and it's about a concept that we most often ask ourselves questions around as young entrepreneurs, as youth, as young professionals trying to find balance. And before I even get to the story of Pablo and Bruno, my name is Ambassador Suita Wafula. I'm a system thinker and a design innovator. I am interested in shaping innovation on the continent of Africa in the next decade. Therefore, we are on a vision to building 1 million innovation communities by the year 2035. And this, to many, appears to be an ambitious vision, but I would want to bring us to the conversation of what our generational responsibility is and what your responsibility in the establishment of a new way of life, a new financial architecture for us is. What does it mean for you to think long-term as well as to plan long-term? Bruno and Pablo did water vending business. They sold water, fetching their resources out of that activity. After some time, there would be a concern in Pablo's perspective. He would be reflective and he would ask himself, is there a more sustainable way of how to build these resources as opposed to me spending my time and energy in it? It would be about 6 months. He would be disappearing in the afternoon while Bruno would continue fetching water using the buckets. I'm certain if you've been in capital cities, if you're in Kenya, if you have been in Kisumu, if you've been in Mombasa, if you've been in Nairobi, you know there are water vending business that takes place there. There are people who carries it on carts, those on wheelbarrows, all that. So this is the work that Pablo and Bruno do. So after 6 months, Pablo appears back in the village. Everybody had been asking themselves what had he been doing for the time he had been disappearing in the afternoon. And because he had disappeared, there was low supply of water and we had new entrants into the business. So now Bruno had other counterparts who were supporting in fulfilling the need of the society that they were living in. It then happens that in this Kagumo village where Pablo and Bruno ran their business, Pablo would return and what he has been doing would spark an interest in the hearts of people. Pablo had been building a pipeline all the way from the river to the village. This enabled him to save time, energy, and resources. And on the other hand, Bruno continued fetching water the very same way. But now this brings us at a very interesting point, that in a future where economy is based on knowledge, data, and insight, it's about your capacity to create a differentiating factor. So a differentiating factor is, I want to bring us to the understanding of a concept in a book called Blue Ocean Strategy, which speaks of a red ocean and a blue ocean. So in the context of Pablo and Bruno, Bruno is in the red ocean as he's competing with resources in the very same dynamic and in the very outward looking style, while on this other side there has been building of a system that ensures the saving of time, energy, and capacity to build more resources. So do you choose to be Pablo who builds a blue ocean, or would you rather be Bruno who builds a red ocean market? We are looking forward to having a very great introductory session with builders and with those that are creating solutions that are meant to build capacity to attain, maintain, and scale these solutions on the global market. It's not just about building solutions in the marketplace. It's about comprehending the problem that we are solving and how in doing so are we restoring order and how are we restoring balance to our planet. This is the Builders of the Nation. My name is Soita Ofula. See you kwa site. Perfect.